Israelite Prepper here, and I just wanted to say a few words. I had a few comments for the Israelite community at large. One of the things I noticed is that when it comes to Israel, that we have no shortage of issues to bicker about. You know, we argue about everything. We argue about, doctrine. We argue about scriptures. We argue about a lot of different things, the name doctrine, we debate over Trinity, and we debate over speaking in tongues. We debate over a lot of different things. But this commentary is not about doctrinal issues. It's not about that. It's really about what can we agree on outside of Scripture? What can we come together as a community outside of Scripture? One of the things I notice is when we start coming to this truth, we start pulling away from the world, as much as we can. Obviously, we have to maintain jobs and keep a roof over our head and food in our mouths. But what we try to do is we try to say, okay, we're not going to do a whole lot of pagan things. And we want to keep, the dietary law, and we want to not participate in certain things. We don't want to go the way of the world. And then I begin to start thinking that sometimes, just sometimes, our kids begin to suffer a little. And what I mean is that we can all agree that some of our kids have gifts. They can sing, some can dance, some are mechanically inclined, with engineering. Some of our kids may have a mind for science, excuse me. And some will lean towards the arts and things like that. But if we notice in school, a lot of these things, these competitions, they happen on the Sabbath. And a lot of this, I guess, frustration comes when we have to start pulling our kids out of these programs, and we make them quit and things like that, because, a lot of us are convicted, and we say, you know what, no, we need to honor the Sabbath. My kid can't play sports, or my kid can't do marching band, or my kid can't do, whatever, because it violates the Sabbath. It's too much work. Now, some people can argue, well, it doesn't violate the Sabbath. That's not the point of this video either. The point of the video is this: can we, as a community across the country, develop our own extracurricular activities? In other words, can we not, as an Israelite community, start our own football league, our own soccer leagues, our own baseball leagues? Because our kids are gifted in these areas. In other words, can we just start our own leagues? That way we don't have to have a doctrinal debate or just a debate over the scriptures. Can we just start our own leagues? Because we have a lot of kids. Can't we just start our own leagues in various sports? Not just sports, but academic endeavors as well. Can we not just start our own community around those other activities, so that our kids wouldn't have to suffer, or wouldn't have to let their talents go to waste? That's the question. Can we come together as a community, not beat each other up over names or over doctrine or anything like that, but just come together as a community, Israelite community across the country? Obviously starting in your own town, in your own state, obviously, but then grow across the country, so that these competitions and these games will be held on the first day of the week, and rather than the Shabbat. We always complain about the problems that are out there. How about we offer up some solutions? What say you? Till next time, shalom. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Thanks.